My classroom looks like right now, so let's go fix that. So once I get to my classroom, the first thing I notice is it is muggy. They turn off the AC during the summer, so it was just hot. So looking around, I realize how much stuff I actually have to do. Not only is there junk and clutter all over the place, but there are things that are already set up that I need to take down, rearrange, and that whole shebang. My desk space, this whole area is gonna have to get switched up. The furniture, I had some games in there that the kids liked, but it got damaged when the custodians tried to move it, so I don't even know if I'm gonna keep that anymore. So I have to go through all of this clutter and decide what I'm not going to need anymore, what I should donate, and what I should trash and keep, obviously. See in here, this is like the miscellaneous student stuff. I have a bunch of random crap, some old intervention work, store stuff, paper cups, and I have all kinds of random supplies in any old way. These I'm gonna use, so I just have to organize this out. Like, I don't even use some of that stuff. Same thing here, some stuff from the store. This is just my fidgets, toys, whatever. Some mini water bottles, more store stuff, and just basic supplies. This is just a random box full of like nothing really. Some other random stuff. I don't use any of this in the bag. I just was hesitant to get rid of it, so I don't even know. Okay, and then this is all my stuff that I use. Paper plates, my personal cords, lights, whatever, you know. Some supplies that I've purchased myself. Trinkets, lights, some fun stuff, buzzers. But this is like all my stuff. I still have to go through this and make this better. And then over here, this area, this poor thing is hanging on by a thread. Anyways, I don't really know what to put in here. I gotta think of something. This is usually where I have headphones, extra Kleenex, headphones, random stuff in here. So that I like here. I just have to figure out what I'm gonna put in here. These are my bookshelves. Not my books, but my bookshelves. So these will be staying here. I need to do something with this bulletin board. It's kind of been my like little, you know, fun thing, which I'm still gonna do. I just have to switch it up a little bit. So, and then I have my fridge and microwave here in the corner, which I like. The only thing is in the winter I get really cold and I put my heater right here and it just destroyed my freezer. Like everything was ice, one huge ice block. And then this area back here, I need to figure out. This is what I use to put folders like per hour, the hours that I taught. So I just kind of put them here because it was quick to grab. Obviously, I do love like trinkets here and there, anything that's like fun. I don't know, it's just heals my inner child. This I will keep, obviously. I use this a lot. Again, more fun, random stuff, something cute. I think I found this at Home Goods, I think. I got some mints in there, but this is what I had for my students if they need lotion. There's some hair ties, hair bands, chapstick, Band-Aids, cute Band-Aids, little drink mixes, floss, toothbrushes. I think I use these more than anything, but I have some deodorant wipes here. And then over here, I have some spray-on deodorant. I do let students borrow this. I don't have the kind that touches your skin. They're little mini individual. I can spray them like, so it doesn't touch their body. And if a student really needs one, I'll get them. I gotta resupply this. And then some sanitary napkins for the girls, some tampons over here. That's that. These down here I love because they're just so cute. So I just have them for decoration. Maybe I'll put this up front because nobody can really see them here, but anyways. And then this is where all the laptop chargers are for the room. So they're like loaners. If a student forgets it, but we shouldn't need that too much. And then this is just kind of my filing. This is stuff that needs to be shredded, like private shredding. And then things for IEP documents and things like that. So this is the bulletin board where I'm thinking I'm going to take this down and instead I'm going to post the classroom jobs here. This way, the students can always see what jobs are available, what they entail, how much they will earn every 2 weeks. This is my affirmation mirror. This will definitely stay. I have these affirmations on my website. I need to retape these because they're falling apart, but this has always been a cute addition to my classroom. That's me. Hi. I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but I tend to hold on to every single bin, even if I'm not using them. These bins have been here for 3 years plus. I just can't seem to get rid of things sometimes because I'm like, oh, well, maybe I will need this for something else. A lot of just random stuff in here, a lot of old books, supplies, and there that goes. Pencil cases, as you can see, and look at this stuffing. I don't know why, but that's gonna go. Anyways, I need to really sort through this and see what needs to go, and what I can downsize. These markers, probably trash because I have a whole bunch of new ones. But again, just clutter that I'm hanging on to because I'm scared to get rid of it. I don't need all this. Store stuff. But otherwise, this is all stuff I don't need at all. I need to get rid of this. Okay, so this used to be the Chromebook charging station. Okay, so this area used to be the Chromebook charging station. Some kids would put them here or file them here. And then I'd have chargers in here, and then they would, as soon as they came in, they would put their laptops here, charge them while we had class because I didn't want to use laptops during the school day. Okay, quick shout out to this pencil sharpener because the kids absolutely love to use it. You just put your pencil in it and it automatically spits it back out. Another bat on the loose. I gotta get rid of these lights. They work, but they're not very bright. And on top of that, they turn off after a certain amount of time, and I don't want that. I just want them to stay on until I turn them off. So I grabbed this because I figured I would use it. I don't even know if I'm gonna use this. I'm also very much like on less is more, so I don't know. I'm still debating. Oh, this is going to... this is my table. I might have to take it home because the wheel is jacked. That one just comes off. Anyways. So this was a homemade table that somebody gifted me for my classroom from my last school. All those bulletin boards, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with. I don't even know yet. I can't even think about it. And then this is the door to the back room. I do have the area and perimeter and vertical, horizontal printables that are posted. I need to fix those up a little bit. And then I need to rethink what I'm doing with these drawers because I don't need them for all these things anymore. So that's something I'm going to have to brainstorm for sure. And then for my desk, I've had it this way the whole year. I prefer to have access to the whiteboard. However, I also have, let me come back here. Side quest real quick. I have my walking treadmill, which I used briefly during the school year. And so I want to keep using that. The thing is, there isn't much room here on the floor to do that. So I wanted to maybe turn it back this way. This is how it was facing this way when I first came to the school. I don't like having my back to the whiteboard though. I just don't like that. I don't know. It's a pet peeve. Anyways, but I have to rethink this area right here. The goal is to see what needs to be done, kind of plan very roughly what I'm going to tackle in which order. It is very muggy in here today. But let's just kind of start by unloading my bag. I brought this from home just because I needed to bring some of this stuff here. Okay, what is this for? I don't remember. So a couple baggies. Oh yes, I brought these from home. They're glue toppers, glue tap and glue caps. So for interactive notebooks that I'm gonna be using this year, this kind of minimizes the amount of glue that students use. They just kind of tap it and it creates like a small dot. So I've heard these are a worthwhile investment, so I bought a couple of those. My hair bands for the school year, clips that have been at home the whole time. I have some things that were gifted to me that I just don't use. I'm thinking I'm going to put some of this in the school store so that that's less for me to buy. I feel like some of the girls may really like this. More caps, more baggies. Why did they bring so many baggies? I forgot why do I have all this? Anyways, I have my easy grater. This is the first time I'm using one. 18 years. I just heard it's a must have. I got my good pens. If you've seen my videos, you understand how much of a pen snob I am. And yes, there are flare pens and all the gel pens, whatever, but this beauty right here, she writes like a dream. So I feel like that was a worthwhile purchase. Same thing, some lotions that I never use. Going to the class store, some more clips, some more things that this is some swag that I got at some conference, but they're highlighters, never used, but I thought it was cute. Again, school store stuff. I have these little plastic bats. I've got them up on my wall, but a lot of them came down like early in the school year last year. So I want to do something with them. I might hang them from the ceiling. I don't know. Anyways, I found some at home, so I just brought those. And then lastly, I have this, which I'm going to put in my store also. But I had been using like a dry erase, I'll show you in a minute, calendar on that back wall. But I saw these and I thought these were so cute. Okay, so these are dry erase calendars, but they're for each month. So there's January, February, obviously all the way to December. But I love how minimalistic they are, but with the titles just being different colors and just colorful. And I just love this. So I figured this would be a nice little touch to add. I just have to think of where. So I think what I'm going to do is close out of my laptop, take some things home that I need to take home, and then start working on my bulletin board with the class jobs. So make sure you follow along so that you can catch that video where I show you how I am assembling my classroom jobs bulletin board and the different types of classroom jobs that I have. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can be notified of upcoming videos.